What is up, everybody? This is Nerding Out Sports, and today, week 8 now, actually. Wow, we're already halfway through the season. Holy crap. We're 8 games into the season already. Week number 8 preview. Bucs and Giants, Monday Night Football. And let's just jump right into this thing. The Bucs, 5-2, first place in the South, really good team. Offensively, they're one of the top teams in football. Third in scoring. They're 15th in yards, in total yards per game, 8th in passing offense, and I think they're 21st in rushing offense, which is interesting. But overall, a very good team. Brady's having a fantastic year. Almost at 2,000 yards. He'll get there Monday night. He's closing in on 20 touchdowns on the year already. He's got 18, only 4 picks, and he's only been sacked 8 times. I mean, offensively, the Bucs are a great team. And Brady's playing at a high level. And give the Bucs credit. They have surrounded him with a ton of talent that was already there. I mean, Ronald Jones is having a good year. He's already over 500 yards and 4 touchdowns. Evans is an elite receiver. James Bradbury has got a lot of experience against him, so we'll see where that goes. But you got to account for Gronk. The Giants still have some trouble covering tight ends. You got to account for Gronk. But the thing that surprises me most, because the Bucs, you expected them to be good on offense this year, because they were good offensively last year, even with Jameis Winston throwing a ton of picks. But the Bucs defense has been fantastic this year. A complete 180 from last year. They still get to the quarterback at a high level, but overall, their defense is fantastic. They're 8th in points allowed, 3rd in yards allowed, 9th in passing defense, and they're the best run defense in the league. They're giving up just 66 yards on the ground per game. For a Giant team that can't run the ball, that's a recipe for disaster. Looking at some of their defensive highlighted players, Jason Pierre-Paul, former Giant, he's been great since going to Tampa Bay. He's already got 5.5 sacks this year. He's forced a few fumbles, so keep that in mind. Devin White has 4 sacks along with 61 tackles. Levante David's got 55 tackles. I mean, they got playmakers all over. And Ndamukong Suh, he's got 3 sacks. Shaquille Barrett's got 3 sacks. Carlton Davis leads the team with 3 picks. They're a great team. And another stat, their offensive line, they've only given up 8 sacks. Brady's being sacked basically 1 time per game. I mean, they're playing at a high level across the board. And that's why they're 5-2, and that's why they're in first place. It's a tale of 2 teams going in 2 different directions. And now we look at the Giants. It's not good. It's still not good. 1-6, last place in a terrible division. We're still technically alive. 17 points a game, that's 31st. 282 yards per game, that's 31st. 184 passing yards, that's 30th, and we're actually moving up a little bit in the run game. We're averaging 98 yards a game, but that's still 27th. They are a bottom-of-the-barrel offense, and unfortunately, the defense is starting to, I don't want to say come back to earth because they have played well throughout the year, but they're starting to become lower and lower in the rankings. They're still right around the middle of the pack right now. They're 14th in points allowed, but they're averaging basically 25 points a game. 356 yards. The passing defense is starting to get shredded the last few weeks. They're now 21st in the league against the pass. I mean, at one point they were top 10, and now they're 21st. But we have gotten better against the run. We're now the 8th best run defense, so there is something to cheer about there. I guess a Jason Garrett clap. But again, the offense has not been good. Jones hasn't been that good. He's been sacked a ton. He's fumbling the ball. He's got 7 picks, only 5 touchdowns. He's ran the ball incredibly well. He's still our top rusher. 7 games into the year, your quarterback is still your top rusher. It's not good. It's really not good. I'm not trying to sound like a Debbie Downer or anything, but the Giants have not given us much reason to be very optimistic this year. It's unfortunate it's come to this, even though the team has fought in all but one of their games. against the 49ers. They got blown out. They've had a chance to win basically every game. For sure, the Dallas and Philly game, they should have been wins. And that's the thing is, we have some positive to look at there because they have been in all of these games, except for one. But when, the saying is, good teams find ways to win and bad teams find ways to lose, and that's what the Giants have done. They're a bad team. Now, I'm not going to say they're going to get blown out because of it. I still expect them to fight. I don't know if they're going to keep it to within one possession. They might lose by 10 to 14 points, but if they're in this thing until the fourth quarter, then I guess that's pretty much what we can expect at this point. As a fan base, what we have to hope for is just fight. Because if you show fight against the good teams, then you know you're moving in the right direction. It's a slow process, but at least they're moving in the right direction. We don't know what's going to happen with some of these injuries. We don't know if Freeman's going to be playing. We obviously know Will Hernandez is not going to be playing. We don't know who else on the offensive line might have to miss this game. Shane Lemieux should be starting. We'll see where that goes. Hopefully they put Matt Parrott out there. There's a lot that has to happen for the Giants to pull an upset win. I guess I sound very pessimistic. I sound very down about this team, but that's just what they've been doing to us. They haven't given us much reason to be happy. And this is a game that, on paper, they should probably get smoked. But we'll see what kind of performance they put out there Monday night. And I keep saying it, I think it's going to be a real test to the kind of coach that Joe Judge is. Because like I said, on paper, they should get smacked around. But if they put up a fight against this kind of a team, then we know at least we've got the coach. And it's about the team putting it all together. So we'll see what happens Monday night. I'm hoping the Giants get a win. I'm never going to go into a game saying I hope the Giants lose. I will never say that. I want them to win. I'm going to watch every single play of all 4 quarters and hope they can come away with the W. If not, I'll be on here again after the game, whether it be Monday night or Tuesday, and talk about another loss. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think the Giants could pull out an upset? What do you think the final score is going to be? Yeah, I guess we'll try to stay positive. But yes, let's go Giants. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.